Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons & Dragons story on the Instant Phantom. Years ago, I was playing in my friend James's game. James is an excellent dungeon master and a very knowledgeable player. I was running a 5th level magic user, and we had 4 other players. We had a 4th level cleric, a 6th level fighter, a 5th level thief, and a 6th level ranger. So we were all pretty much in that power level there. The scenario was that a major battle had taken place at a tower guarding a mountain pass. Both sides had endured massive casualties, but in the end, something had forced both sides to withdraw. A wizard in the area had witnessed the battle and wanted to know what had caused both armies to run away. He hired us to search the place and find out what it was. The pay was good and we were allowed to keep any treasure we found, so we agreed. What the hell, right? It's just a recon. Through the course of investigating the tower, we ran across a group of scavengers. There was like 8 or 9 of them starting out. They were trying to loot the tower. The battle was initially pretty even, but through a succession of fumbles on our side and critical hits on their side, we were in hurting status. The ranger and the cleric were almost down. I retreated with them behind the fighter and thief. The other side still had 4 strong fighters, and things were looking bleak. The cleric used a cure light wounds on the ranger, who pulled and readied his bow. We needed a way to give our guys an advantage, so I started looking over my list of prepared spells. Now, James was a stickler for spell components and a stickler for the rules as far as your spell books. So my list of options for spells was limited. I didn't have every spell component I would have liked to have had. So my choices of the spells off my prepared list was even more limited. I ended up casting dancing lights in the form of a glowing man-like shape to the bad guy's left flank, to our right. Once this guy appeared, the bad guys saw it, turned, and tried to attack it. They immediately turned and attacked it. It was phenomenal. Our thief got a backstab and killed one. Our fighter killed another one with his mace. He got lucky and rolled a crit. The ranger got a crit and killed a third. The last one fled. It was a really, really great distraction. I have said this before in my videos, and I will say it again. There are times when you have some of the... It's not what you got, it's how you use it. There are times when your spell list looks bleak. You just have to figure a way to make what you've got work in a specific situation. I've done videos on the Wile E. Coyote defense. I did video on, last week I think I did a video on the fly swatter defense. Go check that out. This is another one, but with a lower level spell. Most spells have multiple uses, and all you have to do is read them. Again, I cannot say this enough. It's not what you got, it's how you use it. If you're running a spellcaster in a game, any game, make sure you read through your spells very thoroughly. Make sure you know everything they can do. I guarantee you, if that spell was written by a human being in real life, which they all are, it's got a loophole somewhere. And you'll be able to use it in a way that it wasn't designed, and you can use it to pull victory out of the jaws of defeat. Just all you got to do is read. I have lost count of the number of players. I want to run a wizard. Okay, what does that spell do? Read it. Oh, I got to read? Yeah, you got to read. I have lost count of the number of times that has happened. If you're running a spellcaster, read your spells. Be very, very familiar with them. Don't read them in passing. Don't assume by the name that you know what it does. Read your spells. Dancing lights. Would you have ever thought that created a ghostly phantom-like creature that's immaterial and just stands there or moves according to your will? That's not anywhere in the name. I'm just saying. You gotta read your spells. I hope this finds everybody well, and I hope y'all take this advice to heart because it's good advice no matter where you're at, no matter what game you're playing. I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.